From the Sunmark Federal Credit Union Content Studio, this is the Sunmark 360 with Glenn Stacy.
Hey guys, welcome to the Sunmark 360, and instead of the Sunmark Content Studio, we are in the radio studio. We're in the studio of WGY and iHeartRadio, and I'm with Chuck and Kelly, the morning show host here at WGY, and we're here because we have an exciting event coming up that we're teaming up with you guys on for not only a fun night, some good vibes for the community, but doing some great things for the community as well, and that is Comedy for a Cause.
Yeah, we're excited about it.
Yeah, this is going to be a great event. It's all benefiting the Children's Hospital over at Albany Med. So, Chuck, Comedy for a Cause is April 11th. Can you just share with the audience and with us a little bit about what that event entails?
Well, you know, we've been doing the Radiothon for, last year was our 20th year, and we're always looking for new and fun ways to raise money. And thanks to Sunmark and Funny Bone, we decided, hey, let's put on a comedy show. So WGY Comedy for a Cause. It's going to be April 11th at Funny Bone. I think the bar opens at 5:30, doors at 6, and then the comedy show later on. You can get drinks and food. And we're going to have 3 comedians, only $20. It's a steal. And 75% of all the money raised will go right to the Children's Hospital at Albany Med. So it should be a blast.
Yeah, so it's going to be a great time with, a lot of, a good time to get out on either a date night or what it might be. And again, that money is going to that Children's Hospital, which is fantastic.
There is, Kelly and I, it's a cause close to our hearts. Yeah. It's the work they do there. And the more we get involved, the more we feel like we got to do something, we got to do more. And so we were so pleased that Sunmark was able to step up along with Funny Bone for it. So again, that's going to be April 11th at the Funny Bone Comedy Club at Crossgates Mall. $20, you get 3 comedians. It's all going to be, hilarious stuff, but acceptable stuff.
Right.
And 75% of everything raised goes right to the Children's Hospital.
Yeah, we are thrilled to be a part of it. And Kelly, also the reason why this comedy show is happening is to set things up for the Radiothon that's coming up in May that you guys here at iHeartMedia do every year and raise a lot of good funds. Can you just share with me a little bit over the years your insight and what it's been like working with the hospital and doing this Radiothon?
The hospital is fantastic. Radiothon's coming up May 2nd and 3rd, and it's held at Albany Med. And it's an opportunity for people to really find out what goes on behind the scenes and learn the stories of the families who have come through, families who have had kids treated there before. Come back every year and talk about their experience, and they want to let other people know it's really important to support the Children's Hospital because we're lucky enough to have it right here. And other kids have had to go to Boston or Philadelphia or other large areas if they don't have one, and we're lucky enough to have something of that quality here. But they don't cover everything. Insurance doesn't cover everything. Things like tiny preemie diapers and little blood pressure cuffs and even those child-sized chemo chairs, those are all things that are extras. And so the money that we raise through Radiothon helps to offset those costs so that every child is treated, and no child is ever turned away. So they take everyone. They treat the child, they treat the whole family, and it's important to be able to have that right here, and that's what Radiothon does. We raise money, our listeners are generous, our sponsors are generous, and Comedy for Cause really helps out with that as well. Yeah,
and it's a great kickoff. And one thing that does that you did mention that I think people miss out here in the Capital Region is the scope of what they do at the Children's Hospital here locally. We are truly blessed to have this organization in our area. Some people travel hundreds of miles to get the care that we have in our backyard.
It's like an insurance policy. You hope you never need it,
right.
But if you do, it's here, and it kind of, like I have 2 kids, so it makes me feel a little bit reassured if anything horrible happens, and you never know, things can turn on a dime. You might need it tomorrow.
Yeah, when I had kids, we had our children at Albany Med, and the second one needed a little bit of extra care through the hospital, through the Children's Hospital, and the amount of, you don't expect it. You think it's not going to happen to me, but when it does, boy, thank goodness that they're there. All right, and all of these 2 events are happening in the next month or 2. Comedy for a Cause with the gang here at WGY coming up on April 11th. We look forward to that. That's just going to be a great night. An easy way to donate some money, but also there's a little something in it for you, and that is a good time, a night to get some stress off. So we hope you join us there. And of course, don't forget the Radiothon in May. Listen to WGY. They'll have more information over the coming weeks about that. So Chuck and Kelly, thank you so much for joining me on the Sunmark 360. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we will see you April 11th at Funny Bone for Comedy with a Cause with WGY and Sunmark. We'll see you next time here on the Sunmark 360. Don't forget to follow Sunmark and the Sunmark 360 on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube.